first off, you can pass it. You can pass it. I don't care what anyone says about like half the people that take it fail and whatever. You don't have to fail. You can do it, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me, like I'm no scholar. I was never some smart kid. I was definitely the bad kid that, well, I'm not going to get into that, but bottom line is you can pass, okay? I believe in you. I believe in you even if no one else does. Just know that. I'm really bad at talking on camera, so... Oh, that's weird. I can see my computer screen on me. It's weird. So that makes my face look like... Okay, so... First off, I wrote down some notes because I tend to get off track when I'm talking, and then I stutter, and then I do all kinds of crazy things. So let's just go. Okay. What you need to do is study. This, if it weren't for me studying, I would have failed it. I would have been part of that percent of people that failed. Bottom line, you need to study. I don't care if you just got out of school, straight A's, study. I don't care. If you know, I don't care how smart you are. I'm sure you're all very smart, but you need to study. Because the GED is like no other tests. You gotta study. That's it. And you can either sign up for a class at a community college, which I did, and it costs only like $30, and you go there, the teachers help you out, and I didn't have the best experience at my community college because the teachers really weren't that helpful. They were encouraging, but as far as everything else went, it was just kind of weird. Anyways, yeah, where was I going with this? Or you can go online, and there are tons of online classes you can do, and just to brush up on every subject. I went on to, I'm going to double check this. I think it's GED 123. No, it's not GED 123. It's passged.com. It's really something simple like that. I think it's like the first thing that pops up on Google if you type in GED class or whatever. Though that is the most helpful site. I was signed up onto that, and I don't even need GED class after that. I was like, this website is so much more helpful. Yeah, you're in a virtual classroom, and you have a list of lessons you go through, and I used mine mostly for math. I did a little bit for science because I'm not very good at science either, but mostly on math, and you know what? I passed my math test. I wouldn't have if it weren't for that site. And, okay, so yeah. Choose some kind of good way to study and dedicate some studying time every week. You know, it's like even if you're working, I know I was working, and there was just a lot going on, so it was kind of hard to sometimes get my study in, but I always made sure to do it, especially the night before the test. I know the night before my math test, I've never studied so hard in my life. Like, I cranked out that website, and I was just doing math problems, writing everything down, looking up YouTube videos. I was determined. I was like, no, this is going to stick in my brain. You have to make a commitment, you know, to remember these things. And you know what? Next day I went in there, I took the test, and if I didn't study that night before, I would have failed because a lot of those things that I was studying were on the test. Sure enough. And second off, practice tests. You want to take practice tests. In the very beginning, before I even studied and everything, I failed every single practice test. Except the English one, which I barely passed. So don't feel bad if you do really bad at first, because I know I was horrible, and that really discouraged me, because I was like, am I never going to get my GED? Because the looks of it, it's not looking so good right now. Don't feel discouraged, but then, you know, study and continue to take practice tests, and, you know, just do them all the time. There's no limit on them. And try to score for like a 450 average or higher, you know, because 450 you need that average anyways. So for the practice tests, try and aim for high scores, because that really shows if you're ready or not. For my practice test, I think I got like 460, or was it? It was a pretty decent score for my math test, and I was like, what? Like, I wasn't expecting that. But then I got 430 on science, and that was really weird, because, like, I'm bad at math and science, but I'm way worse at math, but that was weird. Anyways, okay. Then you conquer it, okay? all that studying you did, all that hard work, it's going to be worth it, because you're going to go in on the day of the test, you're going to walk in there with confidence, and you're going to kill it. You're going to get it, okay? I believe in you. Even if no one else does, I believe in you, okay? I didn't have a whole lot of people that were on my side. Like, if I didn't pass the test, I would have to go back to high school, and I was like, no, that is not an option. I can't do it. I had my own personal reasons, and I'm not really going to get into it, like I said earlier in this video. If you want to know, I'll tell you. I'm not hiding anything, but I was determined to get it. And then, da-da-da-da, I got something very exciting in the mail today. Dun, 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 dun. It's, I don't know, does this have any secret information? Not really. It's my GED certificate. And it actually didn't take that long, because a lot of people said it took like months to come in. This took me maybe a month, not even a month. It took about 2 weeks to come in. Maybe not even 2 weeks. And some other papers. This is my GED transcript, which actually that has my address on it, so let's not show that information, but yeah, hopefully no one saw that. It's kind of creepy. Okay. And congratulations on successfully earning your GED. Exciting stuff right there. That's all my scores on it. So I'm going to go ahead and read these off. Language arts, the writing test, I got 670. Highest score, 670. That's actually I was really impressed. Social studies, I got 600. Still pretty good. Science, 580. Was not expecting that. Science is one of my worst subjects. Language arts, reading, I got 540. And mathematics, I got 420. I passed. First time around, I passed. I was so scared, and I went in there and I did it. I did it. And I don't know if it's just in my state that they do this, but there's this website called GED123. It might be everywhere. I'm pretty sure it's everywhere. You don't have to wait for your results to come in the mail anymore. You just have to go on that site. They give you a password and a username, and you find out your scores within like 1 to 3 days. How awesome is that? Like, I remember waking up the next morning and I was like, where are my scores? And they were there, and it was just, after the math test, everything just got so much easier. I was the most afraid for that one, and I went in there and I passed. But, sorry if this video wasn't very helpful. If you have any questions, just let me know. I am a much better writer than I am speaker, so write to me, email, comment, ask me stuff. I will answer anything, and I want to help you guys because I believe that anyone can do it. And I was so relieved to get this in the mail. Like, just makes it that much more official. Like, this is official. This is it. I'm done. Graduated. I can move on. I'm gonna start at the college next spring. Gonna become a certified nurse assistant. Super excited. And then maybe I'll continue in the medical field. I don't know. Or who knows? Like, I'm so young, and there's so many options out there. I'm so excited. I'm not, ending it here. And yeah, I'm excited. So ask me if you have any questions. I hope this video was somewhat helpful. I tend to go all over the place, so I'm sorry. But there you go. We know what you think. We actually don't, because it's probably not good. I don't know what's going on downstairs. Oh, another thing. Should probably mention this. The costs of the GED test is going up because of the computers. It's more expensive for some reason. It's like $150 now. I think it's $150 or somewhere around there. It used to be $102, but I got in there before it got to $150 because I was like, it's an extra $50 I can't afford. My paychecks are not a whole lot. It's just a minimum wage job, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not very much money. And yeah, and if you sign up for any classes, which please do it. I know it costs money, but it's so worth it. You don't want to end up having to retake your test, because that's going to cost more money in the long run. So sign up for a class or something. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I believe in you.